guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Busisiwe. If you're coming back, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. In today's tutorial, well, it's not a tutorial, this is just a get ready with me because girls go off for some drinks or whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to shoot a makeup video for you guys so you guys can watch me get ready, I guess. But anyway, that's besides the point. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you're notified for my every upload, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy. So the first product that I'm going to use is obviously the primer. I'm using the Revlon Prime Plus. This is the mattifying and pore reducing one. I really love this primer mainly because I have large pores around my nose and chin area, and I'm just going to apply it all over my face. Also, please bear in mind, I've already moisturized my face with my Nivea cream. That's also very important. And then just to set my primer, I'm going to use my Lasting Fix spray. And then to conceal under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my chin and my forehead, I'm going to use my Elizabeth Arden Skin Caring Concealer. This is in the shade 335. I absolutely love this concealer. It's very refreshing. And then to cream contour, I'm going to use my favorite foundation stick by Revlon. This is in the shade Cappuccino. I absolutely love this foundation stick. It works wonders and it will last you forever. I've had it for like a year straight. And then obviously I'm just going to apply it on the highest points of my face. And then it's time to blend. Blend. I know it looks a bit dark, but trust the process. As you have seen at the beginning, the intro of the video, you guys saw that everything is blended out. So trust the process and trust me, girl. So what I'm doing now is obviously blending it with my beauty blender from Real Techniques. And I'm also blending with my brush from Mr. Price, the Scarlet Heel range, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. But I just go back and forth making sure that everything is blended. That's very important, especially before you set your makeup. You want to make sure that everything is blended together and it looks flawless. You don't have any harsh lines on your face, child. And then I'm just gonna apply concealer under my eyes because I just love a bright under eye. But that's besides the point because this concealer, to be quite honest, doesn't have much coverage, but I just love how it blends out. So now it's time for foundation, and I'm gonna use my Elizabeth Arden foundation. This is in the shade 450N and 430W because that's my perfect shade combined. And I'm just gonna apply that foundation under my cheek area, or to cover out my what's this, contour, or let's say my jawline, whatever you want to call it, child. That's where I'm going to apply my foundation, and just around my mouth area because I find that I have more pigment there and I want more coverage. Then all I'm going to do is take my setting spray and just spray my face, mainly because I just want that blend to be seamless. And yeah, I don't apply foundation anymore because I feel like it's not necessary to apply foundation all over your face. You don't need that much product, to be quite honest. And I feel like if necessary, get a concealer that has actually the best coverage so that you don't have to use foundation. There's no need to use as much product, like I said. And like always, this is very important. You must always go back and make sure that everything is blended out. And then I'm just gonna press, what am I saying? I'm just gonna take my pressed powder by Revlon. This is in the shade medium beige, I believe. And then I'm just gonna apply it basically under my eyes, but all over my face, but mainly under my eyes or wherever I concealed. I use pressed powders because I find that it gives me more coverage. I feel like loose powders don't give me more coverage. They just set. They set my makeup, but there's no coverage. I don't know if I'm making sense. Now it's time to actually use a loose powder. That's a tongue twister. Loose powder, and this is in the shade Translucent Buff by Yardley. And then I'm just gonna apply it wherever I highlighted, obviously, basically wherever I concealed. I love this translucent powder. I've never turned back since I've started using it, and trust me, it works. And of course, I'm using my beauty blender to apply that. And I know it seems like I'm using too much powder and I'm gonna look ashy. I'm not. That's why you have setting sprays, different kinds. And then it's time to set my cream contour. I'm obviously gonna use my NYX face palette. It's very important to set your creams. That goes without saying. If you don't set your creams, then you're gonna look very tacky and it's not gonna look nice. So it's best to set your creams, or don't use creams at all. Just use powder for your contour. This might be the quickest tutorial I've ever done, mainly because I'm not speaking. Obviously, it's a voiceover. And besides the point, I didn't like, why do I always say besides the point? It wasn't meant to be a tutorial. I was just doing my makeup to get ready. Anyway, I almost said besides the point again. Anyway, I'm just going to use my blush by Revlon. This is in the shade Rose Bomb, I believe. And then I'm just going to go back to the NYX face palette and I'm going to use that lightest shade to set my brow bone. For this makeup look, I wasn't actually concentrating on the eyes. I was concentrating on the base. I wanted my base to look flawless. Now it's time for eyeshadow. I'm going to take my first shade as my not translucent, my transition shade. And then I'm going to apply my second shade on top just to blend the two together to build it up. Now it's time to take my third shade, which is a brown. Obviously, all the shades will be on the screen somewhere, guys. This eyeshadow palette doesn't have names. It has numbers. I'm using the NYX Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. And I'm just going to apply that on my, oh my gosh, I can't even remember the words. On my crease area, And then I'm just going to blend it inwards. For my lid, I'm just going to take my Lungile times Scarlet Teal eyeshadow palette and I'm going to take the two lightest, I can't speak, what's happening? The two lightest shades on that eyeshadow palette and then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. I believe it's also from Scarlet Teal. And I'm just going to apply it onto my lid and then just blend it together seamlessly. And then I'm just going to obviously, I had loose powder on my under eyes just to make sure that I don't have any fallouts. So I'm also just going to blend that. And I'm also using my brush from Scarlet Teal. For my under eyes, I'm going to use the same shades that I used for my eyes. Obviously, for like my lids basically. So I'm going to take the second shade. So I'm going to start with the second shade and then I'm going to use the third shade, which is the brown, and then I'm just going to go in later on with the black you'll see at the end. But basically those are the two shades that I'm using right now and just blending it. And I'm using a flat brush from Scarlet Teal, and then obviously to set my face I'm going to use my Lasting Fix spray. So this part, guys, I almost messed up my makeup look, and to be quite honest, I didn't get it done because I would have to start over. So I applied liner, but I also wanted to blend out the outer edge of my eyes because it was just too dark, but I also just used too much black shadow. Anyway, that's what I did. And then I'm just applying my lipstick from Revlon. I believe this is in the shade Nude. The eyelashes I used are from a drugstore, like China Mall, China City type of vibe. Can you guys see how my eyes are not blended, especially that black? I almost effed up my makeup look, but child, I didn't have time, okay? It was a date night. I was going out, so I just had to make it work. So that's besides the point. I'm just going to take a brown eyeshadow and just line my lips. I'm using the smallest brush from Scarlet Teal from this specific range. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, this is the smallest one. It's actually meant for eyeliner. And then I'm just gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me concealer and I'm just gonna apply it on my lips and then blend it together because this is just a perfect nude that I love. So this is the end result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you're notified for my every upload, and I'll see you guys in my next video.